It's 8 o'clock in the morning, San Felipe, and I don't know if you can see the sweat that is dripping off of me as I just sit here and enjoy a lovely morning and a cup of coffee. Sure, maybe it's the cup of coffee, not the fact that it's like 90 degrees outside. But it's quite a strange feeling to be sitting in the shade at 8 o'clock in the morning, dripping sweat. We were told they'd have 50 amp power, but they're having a hard time getting us 110. Okay, so we'll see if the 240 will work.
And then I'll try the 120, in fact.
Okay.
Well, that didn't take long.
That's it? Last night we had an AC overload. Oh, there it is, AC overload.
It died.
Yeah, so it can't run refrigerators. Great. Refrigeration doesn't work, air conditioning doesn't work. I can run a fan, but it's gonna be a little tough living here and trying to work on this boat if we can't have power. Okay, so we're about to get on a bus and head
to Ensenada.
Yeah, and then from Ensenada down to La Paz. It is, as I said, about 7:45. The bus takes off at 8 a.m. and we will be in La Paz tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. It's gonna be a long couple of days.
It's gonna be really special.
But it's exciting. It's an adventure, right? It's just an extension of boat life because you know you got to travel on land at some point.
It's not exciting and it's not an adventure.
And we're sweating to death. Look at the sweat all over my husband already.
Yeah.
We were sweating at 5 a.m. when we got up, so it's really hot.
Yeah, it's very humid. Looks like we're maybe here.
Chance of rain.
See some rain here,
Yeah.
actually.
So anyway, here are the dogs right there in our little gray bags. Thankfully, we had those on board with us because you're not allowed to bring dogs on a bus in Mexico. They would try to transport them down below in the luggage, which obviously our dogs would not survive that. But you can if you are discreet with your dogs and have them in a carrier. We had our Marina check on it for us. He actually went to the bus station for us, which was really awesome, and asked to verify that this would be okay. So it was really, really cool. We appreciate that very much. Okay, there's our ride to Ensenada.
We just drove 2.5 hours on a bus across to the Pacific side, and it is fantastic over here.
Yeah.
It's got to be like 77 degrees. It's perfect.
We survived the night. We had a thunderstorm, pouring down rain in the middle of the night. It was a little sketchy, but kind of exciting to watch. To the buses, there is no 110 power. The outlets don't work. So if you need to charge your phones, you have to bring USB, which I don't have. Our phone's charger is USB-C, and I should have brought the USB and I didn't. The movies are all in Spanish, we understand, but sadly there are no subtitles with English, so you will not be entertained with movies. The seats are relatively comfortable. They recline pretty well, and there's this really nifty leg reclines. You can put this leg rest down and it makes it kind of like a burka lounge. So it's not bad.
And it's cold in here. Next time I'll bring my sweatshirt.
And sweatpants. Everybody else has sweatpants and sweatshirts and blankets and pillows, and we just came as minimalists, and we've been kind of freezing.
The bus driver barely let us bring on our dogs. Inside of a dog carrier approved by the TSA. Anyway, it was a big fat hairy deal. We almost didn't get on the bus. He let everyone else on ahead of us. He stood there at the front door and argued with us for, I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes. Anyway, we're here. We've been on this bus now for 20 hours. Got another 4 to go until we get off in La Paz, which is going to be really cool.
And then turn around and have another long couple of days.
Ride around and put diesel in it and get the heck out of Dodge.
Yep. And I will tell you that they stopped. We've stopped 3 times, I think, in the last 20 hours. stopped a lot of times for passengers, but they don't stop that often for stretch your legs and let the dogs out to go potty. But yeah, anyway. After 30 hours.
Yeah, we're on buses today, 30 hours. Very little sleep. And you know, the last time I rode a bus was down Interstate 5. It's just a straight shot. This is back and forth and turns and up and down and stopping at bus stops every time there is one. It's like, my gosh, we're never going to get there. And we didn't.
No, we finally did. It feels good to finally be here. And wouldn't you know it, as soon as we arrive, we run in. I mean, as soon as we arrive, we sit down here, we come here to a restaurant right next to the marina, so we go pick up our truck. And we're not even seated yet, and we hear whoop, whoop, and we look behind us, and here's two of our friends, which we have not seen since last summer. Vincent and Annabelle. Oh my gosh, it was so awesome running into the two of you. What a fantastic time. Thank you for joining us for a drink before you guys had your appointment. And it was really, really fantastic seeing you.
We're hoping to see you guys next year at the Eclipse down in Mazatlan.
Yeah, that'd be great fun.
That'll be a hoot.
Well, I'm super stoked we made it. The almost 4-hour drive to Unclito. Beautiful, beautiful place. We had a fantastic time anchored out here, and we were looking forward to possibly being able to stay here on our way north with our truck, and we made it. So it's very cool. We were not expecting the giant crowd though. Wow. It's crazy how many people there are here.
Is it a holiday of some sort?
Holy smokes, I don't know. That is a lot of cars and a lot of people. We were both blown away when we turned the corner. Oh my gosh. There was one guy last time, or one camper. Anyway, so these guys kind of look like they're in for the long haul. And when you get these families together, sometimes they can party all night long. I don't know if they're planning on going home this evening or if they're gonna just hang out all night. I don't know. So do we stay? Do we leave? But the sun is already set and we don't like driving at night. Oh well. We're both pretty tired though, so we might just sleep through anything at this point. So we decided to leave the beach. As much as we love this area, I just know these guys are gonna party for way too long for us, and we are exhausted after that 30 hours.
How about just right here? Back in there? Is that no good? I guess it's no good.
You got the look. So we're thinking about driving the 15 minutes to Loretto and see if we can find just a cheap hotel and stay for the night, which would be really nice because we have a really long day ahead of us tomorrow. Okay, so we just checked into a hotel, La Regional, right off the one, super handy for a stop off and then just keep going the next morning. 600 pesos, roughly around $30. Oh my gosh, we have a super cute little room with air conditioning and Wi-Fi, and it's very clean, very simple, nice bathroom. Honestly, what more could we ask for? He had no problem with us having dogs, and we literally did not show up here till 8 o'clock at night. And we couldn't find anyone walking around, no office open, so I called the phone number and he answered immediately and met us here in about 10 seconds. So happy I get to sleep totally horizontal tonight and not in a chair like we did last night in the bus. So anyway, okay, good night. So we made it back to our boat after constant travel for 3 days, and we're glad to be back. But we have a lot to do because now we are going to be heading into the States, and we're very excited. We're excited to get off the boat. We're excited for a change of scenery and a change of temperature and a change of work. So anyway, of course, as soon as we got back, we realized that the refrigerator was not working.
170 degrees.
Holy smokes. I wonder what it's supposed to be.
I don't remember, 121 or something. I'm imagining that pump right there is no good. And it doesn't pump enough. But who knows? I don't know. Maybe the pump's fine. I don't know if it's the pump or the compressor. It's an old unit. It's antique. It belongs in a museum.
Looks like we need a new water pump or something. And guess what else is not working on the boat? Air conditioning! And it's about 105 degrees today outside. and like, I don't know, 150% humidity. So it's about 1,000 degrees inside the boat. Anyway, yeah, we got our truck. Woo! That's awesome. Now we can actually, you know, drive around and get supplies and head to the States and see family and shop for this boat. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be really good. Dishwasher issues. What next? Nope, I did not ask that. I think you found the thermostat.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we can test it to see if
So
that's
I wonder
the
if
problem.
that's okay, so that goes there. I want to see that. All right. Hell if I know. Okay. 0. So
it's good.
according to the internet, which we all know is always right, the thermostat is fine.
Okay, so we have a broken windlass, refrigerators and freezers that do not work, a dishwasher that is not currently working, a bilge pump that works when it wants to work, air conditioning units. What else we got going on in this boat? Oh yeah, and the dinghy's broke. So we have quite a to-do list. What's going on there?
Checking the two hole. Two hole's okay, I think.
Oh, it smells bad. So it's a whistle. So that's not it. So it's a little high, but not as high as...
I like that better than 129.
Yeah. So shore power is...
Shore power, the voltage is too high on the shore power. I'm going to try the water pump right now. So good. Go ahead and turn on one of those AC units on low.
I just have to say, first of all, oh, there's cold air coming out. Cold air. I have air conditioning. Woohoo! Let's celebrate. We have air conditioning.